What's up YouTube? It's Jacob's Life here. I want to do a quick review of this knife right here. This is the Benchmade M4 or the Benchmade Bailout M4. I have been using this knife for about 6 years now, and it has grown to be one of my all-time favorite EDC knives. The Bailout is actually a really good EDC knife. I picked this one up a while ago because M4 steel is actually pretty good. It holds an edge very long compared to other steels, and overall this is a really good package of a knife that you'll never have any problems with. So the steel is known for pretty high performance, has really good edge retention and toughness. It's good for hard use. I have banged this thing around. I've hit it to chop wood. You're not supposed to do that with this type of knife, but I've done it and it's never had a problem with it. So the only time I've actually gotten rust on this knife is if I use it at the ocean, such as cutting up kelp or getting it in ocean water. I've never gotten any type of rust in fresh water. Now I do wipe it down after I use it, but the ocean water it really rusted out the actual edge of the blade. But after a quick sharpening, all the rust disappeared and never came back. So out of the box, the actual edge on this blade is really nice. I didn't sharpen it for the first few months of use. It definitely takes longer to sharpen this knife than a normal knife, than any other blade steel, because it's so hard. But that's a good thing because you don't need to sharpen it as much. This knife really lasts when it comes to sharpening it. I've sharpened this in the 6 years I've owned it. I've probably sharpened it, you could count it on 2 hands. So overall, the edge really keeps on this. And I use this as a retail job for a while, opening boxes every day and slicing through cardboard. So overall, it holds an edge very well. So the handle on this one is aluminum. You could also get this in a lightweight plastic. I believe it's called Grivery. That one works too. I wanted to get the aluminum one just because it was a little more expensive, I believe, when I purchased it. But the aluminum definitely gives you a more durable and premium feel. So the access lock is on both sides of this knife, like all Benchmades. It's been flicked a lot. It works amazing. The access lock is probably my favorite lock on all knives. Super reliable, super easy. It doesn't take much pressure to actually close it. Very light. Thumb studs on both sides, super easy to flick it depending on what hand you use. It has a nice pocket carry clip on it. It is a deep pocket carry clip. It really does kind of go in your pocket and disappear. You can't feel it. Don't really have much to say about the carry clip. I know a lot of Benchmades use the same one and I've never had a problem with it. As you can see, it does show scratches pretty good. The actual DLC coating on this knife has held up insanely well. I've used this for cardboard, it's been at the beach, it's been through sand, it's hit rocks, and there are no marks on it. When you do get a mark on it, usually you can just rub your finger over it and the mark will disappear. So the coating is nothing to worry about. It's definitely not going to wear off on you with any type of use. I'm sure if you abuse it very, very hardly, it will, but normal use, plus maybe a little bit over normal use, you're not going to have to worry about that. So the pros and cons of this knife. The pros are it's lightweight, it's easy to carry, it's got great steel in it, deep carry pocket clip, nice access lock, kind of the normal Benchmade type pros. The only cons I could find on this is the aluminum handle. If this knife does get wet, it can be kind of slick, so it will move in your hand a little bit. And the M4 steel does require a little bit of maintenance against rust, especially if you use it in your salt water. So maybe just oiling it every once in a while will prevent that. But if you're just a normal guy that carries a knife, never really worries about oiling it, that's definitely something to think about. So my final thoughts are, would I buy this again? Yes, I definitely would. And who is it for? I think it's for really anybody looking for a high quality knife that will work every single day, you're never gonna have problems with, holds a great edge, great for outdoors use. This is overall an amazing knife, and if I had to purchase it again, I definitely would.